Put on your special freak-out pants because it's time to visit Steven Spielberg Presents Freakazoid. My special pants are at the cleaners. Don't ask.
Well, that's a base of teenage hormones.
Yeah, it's funny you say that. Even at the... That's funny, because another thing that reminded me of one of the episodes, the first episode, where Freakazoid was like getting kissed by one of those girls that decks her out at the prom, and as you can imagine, she said no. And when she kissed him, and Freakazoid felt like it was bad and shit that she was kissing him and not Dexter. And when she did a queer distraction, freaked in, tried it with Dexter, didn't work out. Freakazoid came back, and when they were making out, he stopped kissing her and said, "That was shallow and completely full based on hormones. Works for me."
At least he admitted it. At least that. So Freakazoid, if nothing else, is bluntly honest.
He's truthful.
He's bluntly honest, but we get that Dexter's the smartest part of the group like that in the entire series, but I feel like that Freakazoid is that fun part of the brain that's just like in there that wants to do shit and can never really do it, because...
Yeah.
It's not just Freakazoid we can also talk about, but Freakazoid is the main focus, so yeah. There are some characters that we could do without. For example, the ones we could do without, like fucking Fanboy.
Oh god.
Fuck no.
No.
Fuck no. Fuck no.
Alright, ladies, alright. For those who don't know, I guess I'll explain it, since these two are in mourning pain as along with me. Fanboy!
No.
Rico?
Shut up there.
Crossy, input a clip of me punch him in the face.
Maybe
okay, sorry, Justin.
Well, technically you're standing next to him, Hazard, so you could do it.
Alright, that's why I said me punch him in the face.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, alright, so you know how every day in those worlds you get those type of fans, those normal type of fans who's just cool about it, say, hey, I like what you do and shit, and keep it out that. And then there's those normal fan types who's like, oh shit, I'm a huge fan and all that. But then there's the weirder fans who just goes over the board and over the top and shit that makes you uncomfortable. That is Fanboy.
Yeah, that's one of the major, like, side characters, if you want to call him. But, oh my god, can he be annoying.
This character
Go ahead.
Good thing. That character reminds me of something. And I don't want to say it.
I'll say this much. This character is also a bit of a reference of sorts to another series we plan to review. Specifically one character from what we're planning to review next. I think Justin and Crossy know exactly which one I'm talking about.
Please don't say her name. Please don't say her name.
Let's just save that for the next time.
Yeah.
Well, we probably could put a little clip here, but we won't say anything much more about it.
Anywho, there's other characters like Lord Bravery, who I kind of feel sorry for. I mean, all he's trying to do is just be a hero, and he gets so much crap.
It's another one too.
Grows old and dies. Why won't you?
It's one more hero I feel bad for. You know what that is?
Who?
I think it's yes, Hudson. Like he never get no crime. He just got 0 chances. And who else?
I don't think there were that many heroes, to be honest.
No, just a lot of villains.
Yeah.
I doubt you could count the gnomes as heroes. They're just stupid tricksters.
I'd say Fat Boy or something like that. Fat Boy, whatever his name is.
Fanboy is not a hero. He's just a...
I say fat because one of the episodes. F-A-T.
I don't know any other Fat Boy unless you're talking about Moron or Boron. They changed to
Moron, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the episodes. I forgot. Yeah, I keep forgetting that person's name.
When it comes to the villains, they're plentiful. Leave it at that.
Yeah, but no, I think most of us could agree. I feel like a good villain that really attains to most plot-wise and how he plays himself as a major villain would be Gutierrez.
You're not wrong.
I agree. I agree with you there.
Funny enough,
don't get me wrong, like, the other villains in the show were fine and stuff, but Gutierrez seemed to play more of a plot point. Hell, he even came back even if during after the whole origin episode, and we thought it was the last of him. Nope, he came right back.
He came back like 3 times, I think it is.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yes.
Jesus, Jesus.
He's one persistent son of a bitch.
He's
the
not
time
giving.
He came back, the time he came back was when he was able to get a computer, and he was able to go to cyberspace where he became a Freakazoid thing. Then Freakazoid stripped him, beat him, and then he came back, somehow escaping the digital world, which we never knew.
I question it.
There's more to that. To be fair though, hilariously enough, Gutierrez was originally modeled after one of the what it show's actual actors, Ricardo Montalban.
Come on.
Like he was legit modeled like physically after Ricardo Montalban, and who actually does provide his voice at times anyhow. And one of his recurring jokes, as we all know, is demanding others laugh with him. And of course, apparently he gets triggered by if you call him a weenie. So there's that.
I am not the weenie.
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 I am not the weenie.
Moving
on. I guess we can move on now since we talked about. Unless
there is one scene I do love when it comes to Gutierrez, though, the eye patch scene.
What's that? We'll talk about that more during the favorite episode. But any other? You guys want to talk about anything else with the villains, or should we move on?
I think we should move on.
Pretty much.
Okay, so let's move on to the favorite episodes. So, I think I can already speak for a few things. I don't know what Riku's favorite episode, but I'm going to tell you this. I can already tell Crossy's favorite episode is that one particular crossover episode of Freakazoid, that where she lost her shit.
Yeah,
so,
the crossover episode was...
So, Crossy, do you want to explain it, or shall I for you?
Go ahead. I might laugh if I remember it correctly.
There was the episode where I don't want to say too much because I feel like I don't want to spoil it for you guys. If you got there are spoilers for much, but I figure you guys want to check it out for yourselves if you want to get back into the series. But there is an episode where Freakazoid, Wacko from the Animaniacs, and Brain from Pinky and the Brain were all in one episode arguing who is Steven Spielberg's favorite.
No, I'm his favorite. No, I am. I am.
And what's funny was they all went to Warner Brothers Studios, and when they confronted them, the only answer Steven Spielberg gave was, "Who are you guys again?"
Oh my god.
A producer who doesn't know their characters. Brilliant!
That has to be one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
That's messed up
how
too.
That's what you call a friend zone shutdown.
You're not wrong.
Deep friends was shut down.
Okay, I think I can already tell you what Hazard's favorite is. It's probably the Chip episodes.
You got me pegged on that one for once.
Oh, what?
You actually got me on that one because honestly, the Chip episode, like, mainly because of plot, I liked it, but also because you have to admit, for an origin story, Freakazoids are pretty fucking unique. And the follow-ups were also my favorites, but the Chip cemented as one of my favorites of all time in Freakazoid.
And it involves one particular scene that made Hazard lost his shit.
I had to step away from my computer for 2 seconds because of that.
I heard you hiccuping in the background as well, though.
Fuck off!
So you want to tell them what that favorite scene was?
Basically put, Freakazoid chased down Gutierrez after Gutierrez had him and his family kidnapped, and essentially he had Gutierrez stuck to a chair, then pulled back on his eye patch, running all the way to Tibet, apologizing to some old monk while he got there, then let go of the eye patch, right into his eye.
and it didn't really stop there. Once that eye patch hit his eye, he launched not one, not two, but 4 buildings, went to a power line thing, and launched it back through those same 4 buildings and back into that office room.
where Freakazoid was waiting for.
Which I should have expected, but that's our lovable hero.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Riku. What about you? What's your favorite episode if you got one?
I actually got 2 favorite episodes. It was the very first one. The gymnasium scene.
Oh, I know. It's episode 1, basically.
Yes, with Freakazoid and I forgot what that. Yeah, and with Freakazoid and what's that villain name again?
Cave guy.
Yeah, Cave guy was freaking arguing. He said, "A grudge of the powder."
I love you.
A grudge of the.
I will smash you. I will grind you with the powder.
I love you. As you can see, Freakazoid made us a bunch of giggling idiots here.
And the other one is I think, the Invisible. The Invisible episode.
Oh God.
Jesus Christ.
It's the only thing that made me laugh. The only thing I like because the catchy song.
I don't blame you.
It's so catchy. Even Freakazoid has to admit it.
Yeah. But I guess for me, I have to say mine was the second episode because how stupid and redundant it was, and the fucking Screamo-Vision thing.
The Relaxo-Vision?
No.
No, the other one, the Screamo-Vision.
From the Candlejack episode. Then.
Are you? Hello there.
Oh,
I got you out of here. Go on, get. Fine. You don't want me here. Just don't say my name. As is an idiot. Anyway.
Fuck you.
Well, don't say his name. Anyway. Yes, that episode of episode 2. Aside from that guy, everyone just kept saying his name, which was the stupidest thing ever. Even Freakazoid. And what made me laugh was how he just took a minute, got out of the ropes, and just went like a behind-the-scenes look and talk about the actors. Like, I couldn't tell if he was doing a fancy accent or his normal fucking voice for it. It just made me laugh.
And broke the 4th wall.
So badly. I don't think even Deadpool broke the 4th wall that bad.
No, we haven't seen Deadpool. We see Deadpool break the 4th wall, but not where he goes behind the scenes set. Talking to fellow actors and a director. Shit.
Only thing who did that is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is true.
But
yeah, but yeah, especially the Screamo-Vision is like scream. Cut it
out.
Cut it
out.
Ed Asner for the win on that one.
Yeah, that episode was also great, where they were trapped in an island, and Cosgrove just made the Lobe cut his shit out. Like, they were all, like, they didn't want to bother listening to him, but they didn't listen to Freakazoid, but they were scared of fucking Cosgrove, though.
I was like, what? I was like, how you scared of Cosgrove, the kind police officer?
He's not the kindest, he's a passive-aggressive, he's like Hazard.
No, Wayne was while we were Freakazoid, he was so chill, he was chill out and kind. No,
I found it funny how a police sergeant actually makes all these super villains basically listen to him just like that.
I mean, would you want to piss that guy off?
Probably not.
Then there you go.
The funny thing is,
I mean, if you okay, let me ask you guys for the group here. If you saw that man right there and he just said, "Hey, you, cut it out," would you cut it out?
yes.
Yeah.
There you fucking go.
No, it's the best stuff thing is, what in the life and death situation, he just straight look at him and say, "Hey, you, cut it out."
Cut it out.
And they just stop me. I'm like,
he's like, okay.
I'm like, these people have a bunch of guns. Point it at them and say, "Hey, you, cut it out," and they just fucking retreated. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? I'm like, what? How is he doing this?
Imagine if there was an actual person out there who could actually legit do that. That's scary.
Tell the criminals, hey, cut it out.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's funny how things work in Freakazoid. But I guess what we could talk about is what we also like about the show, not the episodes. The animation was great. The cartoon, the music was great. It never stopped making us laugh, and we can't help but smile with joy when we watch the series. Ain't that right, guys?
You're not wrong. And fun fact about Freakazoid, Cartoon Network did pick up the series at one point back in '97 up to 2003.
Well, at least we were able to watch it some more when we were kids.
Yep.
I watched it at I know you heard this one. I'll probably watch it in. It's the old Disney Channel or Disney Toons.
Oh, Toon Disney.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, what's Toon Disney?
Okay, noted.
It's Toon Disney. Toon Disney. I watched that one, Toon Disney, and I was so happy I watched it.
Yeah. But is there anything you guys want to say about the show?
I think it's worth it. Watch it. You'll be freaking amazed how randomness it is.
Not to mention, it also brings the all-important question: does it hold up today?
Absolutely.
Exactly. It is. If it wasn't, they should now bring it back up in the first place. If it wasn't.
What do you think, Crossy?
No,
And Justin, what were you about to say?
I was gonna say absolutely. The show held up to its humor, its goal, and to entertain us all. Really, it really held up to its goal of like being that childhood cartoon show we could all enjoy. And
yeah, the ones
Freakazoid
just get behind.
If you guys haven't seen Freakazoid, we recommend you watch it, or at least some clips or stuff, or go to websites to watch them, or get them on DVD, because they're everywhere. Freakazoid's that show you're gonna enjoy, and you'll thank us for watching it, trust us.
Yep. Remember, it's worth it. If you want to laugh, and you want randomness, that's the exact show you need to watch. That show was 100% good.
Agreed.
But
Yay.
I mean, we discussed the plot more, guys, but there's so much crazy shit within the series that we'd be here out for hours explaining at least a good chunk of it.
Yes.
This is all you gotta know about a little plot. Here's all you gotta know. Dexter Douglas is a nerd computer ace who put in some kind of keyword password when he got a chip for Christmas, went into cyberspace, became the Freakazoid, and he drives the villains insane because he's a lunatic. That's all you need.
Pretty much. Not the lunatic, not to be confused with the Lunatics Unleashed episode we did before.
No, that's a
No. I never watched that, I think.
Like I said. And one thing I can honestly appreciate about Freakazoid, they were constantly trying to come up with new ideas. You could tell that the writers, the production team had one hell of a time just come up with random ideas. They were probably, for all we know, they probably were just sitting around an office one day, bored out of their mind, and just spitballing ideas to put down. For all we know, and they probably had a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, and they make good episodes of it.
And it's surprisingly educational with the occasional segment about learning different languages.
Exactly.
And if there's one particular scene I know Justin can't stand, it's Relaxovision.
Oh, yeah, I hate that.
The reason I can't stand it is because it's YouTube today.
It is. It really is. Like, I like this. I'll say if you put Relaxovision one more goddamn time.
Okay, fine. I've had just about enough of this Relaxovision thing.
Like, I was legit like Freakazoid at the end of that. I was just like, okay, pal, I just had about enough of this Relaxovision thing.
Oh yeah? What you gonna do about it?
Oh!
I actually had to put my fist together for that one. Because I would have done the same fucking thing. I can tell you, y'all, I'm maybe going off track and venting a bit, but I'm sure you all can agree YouTube is going to fucking bullshit days now. I feel like that's how Relaxovision is. It's like YouTube is becoming that nowadays.
Ew.
Oh no, Justin, you know what's funny thing too? Maybe what they're aiming for. Maybe they're aiming for that.
Well,
The
I
whole-
don't care.
Oh my God.
I doubt YouTube will get a shit fix, for one. And secondly, YouTube is becoming this like Relaxovision because it just I feel like because it's unnecessary fucking copyrights and shit like that here and there, or just giving us bullshit problems and shit and claims and things like that. Just like makes it hard to work with, you know?
Yeah.
But going
That's how I
back
feel
on track.
YouTuber. That's why I call YouTube Relaxovision. But yeah, that's why.
But to be fair,
that's why I
also
hate
with
that episode.
Relaxovision, to be fair, they did that mainly. Here's the thing: when Freakazoid did that Relaxovision thing, it was purely as mostly a joke because this was around the time that back when and here's the thing: I can honestly see it. There was a lot of controversy with some of the cartoon violence in general back then, and Freakazoid just said, "You know what? Fuck it, let's make a parody about that shit with Relaxovision." That's my guess on how they handled it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
basically.
yeah, and
Go ahead, Riku.
I agree with her right there. Probably the people come out with I mean, I think Hazard, Justin, and Alex, I think they tried to make a parody of how parents complain about stuff like that, and make that into a parody.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason.
joke on the whole Relaxovision thing was basically how most parents feel that the shows were too violent and stuff, and Freaka's like, you know what, alright, we'll give them a little joke. And somehow that joke just hit the fucking roof with applause and laughs.
Yeah, but some people can agree with us that Electrovision is so fucking annoying.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as the Screamovision because the Screamovision just says scream and that's it. It doesn't really censor out the good parts and stuff. It's just supposed to input horror.
Yeah, but with the
Great.
Relaxovision thing, to be fair, it was an episode where Freakazoid was fighting pretty much almost all of his major villains, and they
And to be
literally
fair-
skipped the fight scenes as a joke parody of sorts.
Yeah, and I remember when Crossy made a joke of that for one of her crossover craziness vids.
Mostly the Goku versus Broly fight.
Yeah, I was pissed. I was actually pissed. If that actually happened during the movie, I'd be pissed.
Dragon Ball Super Broly Relaxovision edition.
Oh my god!
What happened? Wait, what happened? What parody?
Crossy
I'm
made
confused.
a parody of the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, specifically the fights between Goku and Broly, with Relaxovision every time they were about to fight.
I will get you a customization out so freaking bad.
You know what, Crossy, I'll have Crossy put a link of this after the episode here, after we're done working. But anyway, back on track. I guess this is a good place to end it. First, before we fully end it, I'd like to thank Riku for joining us as our guest for this one.
Thanks for having me. It's great to talk about old cartoons because I like talking about it. It's like chocolate.
Also, before we end it, I'd like to say one more important thing. From what Hazard's been telling me and Crossy has, I'd like to thank you all for supporting this little dream of mine that I had in my idea, and I'd like to thank these two chuckle fucks with me, along with our little guests, for helping me make this dream come true of mine. Because I always wanted to review TV shows and bring back good shows to the air for everyone, and I feel like this is a good way of doing it. And what Hazard's been telling me is how people been watching the shows we're reviewing. Heck, even people telling me that been watching Megas puts a smile on my heart. It really does.
It's all true. So you guys know who you are. I mean, I can't name all the people off the top of my head at the moment who told me these things, unfortunately, but I can definitely confirm that I've been having people approach me saying they actually loved our reviews, even if we're just fucking around and half the time on them. But yeah, it really means a lot to us that you guys are basically paying attention to what we're saying, and you know, you're watching our shows. You're basically watching us record, just messing around, and basically talk about these old shows because we grew up with these shows.
And what also touches my heart is like how you, after usually the reviews, you actually go watch the shows for yourself and to see if you like it or not.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: if you do like it or not, that's fine, as long as you gave the show a chance. That's all I ask, really.
Yeah. I forgot to say this to you, Justin, Ellie, and Hazard.
What's up?
Yes.
Okay. I know Justin know my sister is. I already know you know my sister, but
Oh,
she.
Princess Big Tits?
Yes, but AKA I call Toga, AKA my little pain in the ass. But she watched one of your watch your videos, and yes, she liked it, and she only. I was shocked that she didn't tell me this sooner. She said she never ever watched Freakazoid. I was like, you better watch. I was like, when I heard your reviews, she watched it immediately. And she said and I was about to cuss her up for that. Like, you better watch it. And she's already on it. And I think those 3.
Well,
Wow, that actually puts more of a smile on my heart because honestly, like I said, it's a dream come true for doing this type of stuff, and everyone's actually enjoying the show. So thank you all for the love and support. We're glad we're doing this.
Actually, no need to. No, before you think, it's more like there's one show that you gotta think that made Retro Warriors became a reality, and that's
I will block you on the head. Well, no, because I get the whole podcast thing, but I was talking about my idea of doing a thing with you 3.
Yeah.
Crossy, can you not steal my fucking thunder?
Okay.
Calm down, guys.
But yeah, I think we've been sticking around for too much. So thanks again to Riku, and I'd like to thank my lovely, my 2 companions in this mission of watching cartoons with them.
Anytime I'm if you want me to do more reviews with you and watch old cartoons with you guys, I don't mind watching it with you. I had nothing else to do, so.
Yeah. But other than that, we'll have, like we said, we'll depend on the guests and stuff, and we'll depend if we want to have one, because we're not going to always have a guest, so don't feel like it's a mandatory thing. It's a guest is a random time, folks, alright?
If we feel it's necessary,
just like,
basically.
Yeah, so it's like a little collab, but they want to do something they just want themselves.
And honestly, before I forget, I just want to say that no matter what happens with you guys, like, for all the people out there, all our little honorary Retro Warriors out there watching our shows, I'll say this now. Take what we say with a grain of salt. Even if you happen to like the show, for whatever reason we don't care for it, we're still going to review it honestly with you. We're going to be real with you on how we feel about it, but we're also going to be fair about it too.
Yeah, but yeah, if there are some shows that you like and we're a bit harsh on it, please don't be upset. We're just giving our opinion.
Exactly.
Because everyone has them. I mean, we're not gonna get upset if I'm not gonna get upset if some of you say, hey, I watched it, I'm not a big fan of Megan, so I was like, no, it's fine, as long as you watch or give it a chance at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, at least you give it. Go ahead, Justin.
Because all I ask is for when somebody says they don't like this show or that show, I was like, well, have you watched it or give it a chance? Because here's my kind of rule. Like, when it comes to a TV show or series, to see if I like it, I watch at least 5 episodes of it, and if I'm 5 episodes in, to see if I like it or not. And if I like it, I continue watching it. If I don't, then it's not my cup of tea, and I stop watching it and watch something else. That's how I go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, when I'm just like, I don't judge things that quickly until I continue watching it. Like you said, Justin, I watch like 4 or 5 episodes before I judge it. I'd rather give it a chance than say that I don't like it at all.
And that's why one of the reasons we reviewed Freakazoid, because it has a little bit of everything, and we can give our own opinions freely on it. Like it or hate it, you gotta at least give it a shot.
Yeah. You know what show I judged immediately?
What's that?
Megan, because I watched that first episode. See, I don't like it. that was so crispy. I don't want to see it no more.
I won't blame you for that one.
I don't want to watch the show no more because of that scene.
But you gotta, because it's a good show, though.
But
I think we're getting a little off the rails here.
But okay, I watched it.
Right.
But yeah, I watched it. I continue watching it. It's good. But that scene just killed me.
Alright. Anyway, we're gonna end this stuff here. So I like to. Alright. So go ahead and say your outros, peeps, or say say who you are and catch you later and stuff. So Riku, you're the guest. You can say bye first.
Okay. thank you guys for coming. Make sure to hit this. Thank you guys for inviting me. Thank you, Hazard, Crossy, and the man itself, Justin. Thank you for inviting me for this wonderful review. Thank you. I'm very grateful that I can talk about cartoons and stuff with you guys, and make sure to hit this like button on the hit the like button for this review. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and make sure to come to the channel, my channel as well. So, and I'm grateful I'm here.
This has been the leader of the Retro Warriors, and with me are my two faithful members of it.
HazardOfChaos, sarcastic researcher.
And your favorite Crossover Fanatic. And like I said, and like I always say before, guys, don't forget to hit the little notification bell to whether or not you don't miss any of my crossover videos. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you don't want to, miss any of the Retro Warriors episodes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye bye, boo.
Later.
Yeah, later, people. See you next time on Retro Warrior.
See you, my Pucky Empire.
For the next time on Retro Warriors.